Hi everyone, we are live. So we are online business owners, and we are here once a week to share about this, amazing opportunity to work online if you are interested. And also, sometimes we're sharing the topics related to our life and to introduce ourselves, something like that. So before we dig into today's topic, I'd like to invite my business partners to introduce themselves and to let to know them better. So first, Lian, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you, Beth. I'm a mum, a grandmother. I'm based in Sydney, Australia. Married to an amazing man who's an emergency nurse at the Westmead Children's Hospital, and I have a history of nursing as well. And I've been in digital business now for 5 years. Thanks,
Wow,
Beth.
thank you. What a journey. How about you, Debbie?
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, ladies. My name is Debbie Alexander. I am originally from Japan and currently living in British Columbia, Canada. I am a mother of a girl. She's not a girl anymore. She's an adult woman. She is 28, and I have a son who is 25, and I'm a wife to a Portuguese man who is a chef, and I have a fur baby as well. And I've been doing this online business for 5.5 years already.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, and also what a amazing journey, this lady. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. How about you, Marley?
Well, thank you, ladies. Hello, everyone. This is Marley Bolgen. I've been an online business owner for 5 years and a mother of two boys and a mother of two dogs. So it's been this puppy that I have has been a little handful, but I've been in this business for 5 years and I've been enjoying it. And I love being with these ladies every Friday. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. And hi everyone, my name is Beth. I'm from Taiwan and live in LA with my husband, but now traveling back in Taiwan. So this time I'll be staying here for 3 months till I think before Christmas. I'll be back in LA. Yeah, so I think that's why I love about this business. I'm a person I really love to travel here and there. So this online business really helps me to pursue my dream and then really to live the life that I always wanted. So if you're watching now or maybe catch up with the replay, you are really welcome to to leave any comment and then to let us know what you want us to share. And yeah, so thank you. So
Okay.
today we have a very interesting topic. Let me bring up our banner. And it's our 186th episode
Wow.
already. Wow. So it's been like almost 4 years, something like that. Wow. And so today's topic is afraid to try something new. There's always a way out. And before we dig into today's topic, we'd like to ask, my business partners to kind of to share what's their understanding about there's always a way out. So why I say this? Because before this chat, before we live, and then because actually English is not my mother tongue, and then so my understanding and my interpretation may be kind of different from with Leanne, and because English is her mother tongue, but for us, like for me, for Debbie, and for Merly, maybe we have some kind of different understanding, and maybe for you too. So we like to share what's our understanding, and maybe it's kind of fun. So the first person I'd like to invite is Marley. Would you like to share what's your understanding? I mean the first part is is we all know that, right? Are you afraid, to do something new because there's always something we want to try in our life or in our businesses. So this part is fine. How about the other part? There's always a way out. What's your understanding about this part? There's not right or wrong. We just want to share.
So for me, when you say there's always a way out, I would say that my understanding to this is there's going to be other way that you can do, in order for you to get out of that situation. So there is something that you can do instead of feeling stuck, you know. So being way out or having that opportunity to change your life, and there's always have a way out, you know. Like for example, in our business, you have to learn something new and being open to it. So you don't have to be, or I don't have to be like saying, okay, I'm not I'm an introvert person, I can't do it, I can't do it. So if you can't sing, yeah, you can't do it, of course you cannot do it. But you, there's a way out. But by getting out of your comfort zone, that's the way that you can change your mindset and your life. So that's my
Wow,
understanding.
really great. I love what you share, and I think that this is similar to what I understand. So, like, really, yes, because for me, hi, how are you? For me, there's always a way out. I will, yeah, just when I feeling like yeah stuck or I don't know what to do, and for me, like I will put an example like. I used to be a teacher, a substitute teacher to teach English, at school for 7 to 8 years. But I always think I want to change to another job, but I didn't know what to do. So but I believe there is a way out. But at the time, I didn't know what to do. So when my brother-in-law, he offered me an opportunity that, oh, Beth, have you ever thought you can really change to another job? And I told him yes, I want to, but I didn't know what to do. And then so he said, like, he offered me a solution that actually you can try to change to, because he worked in a travel agency. So I just to take another exam, but to a different industry. And then finally I changed my job, 180-degree different, and then to another job. So actually I will, my interpretation is there's always a way, a solution, something you can try, and then you don't need to stay at the same place. And there's always a new opportunity, a new door, things like that. So that's my interpretation. So how about you, Debbie? What would you say? There's always a way out.
Okay, when I read this, because I am Japanese, and Japanese have this special sense to read between the lines or the empty spaces, and then I can guess, what other people think. That's, Japanese have these special abilities of those power.
Really?
I'm serious. I'm serious. So
Okay.
if I only see the part, there's always a way out. It sounded like how to escape it. So when there is a challenge or there is something that I have to do and I am kind of afraid of doing it, there's always a way out, means there's always a way to escape it, right?
Oh,
But since I know you, Beth, and this is my special ability, the
oh,
sense is telling me Beth wants to talk about there is something new that we have to try, and I feel kind of nervous about it. How do I overcome that fear? I thought
yeah.
that's why you wanted to hear from me.
Uh-huh. Wow. So because in December, early December, I will be having a trip in Japan. So I never thought that you Japanese you will have this kind of thought. But do I really need to like to explain myself like
You know,
what's
we
behind that? Huh?
well, Japanese are good at reading your facial expressions or
Oh,
body language, or even between the lines when we are reading a letter from somebody. She doesn't say how she really feels, but we try to put ourselves in her shoe and try
oh,
to sense how she is feeling.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. Interesting. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, we are. I think we are very
Yeah,
compassionate. Yeah, so
yeah,
we try to help. We think of others. It can be very good sometimes, but sometimes it's not good. Like
yeah,
when somebody wants to start this online business, and maybe the husband says something, and then because she wants to think of him, she
yeah.
puts herself. lower than him than not starting this amazing opportunity. And,
Uh,
maybe 10 years from now, she regrets that she didn't, you know, listen to herself, but listen to somebody else because she wanted to please her husband. She didn't start this online business. And then 10 years later, maybe she will blame him for not letting her start this online business. So when I encounter with somebody like that, I always tell her, from 10 years from now, I think you believe that you made a good decision for yourself by yourself, not because of others. Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
It's kind of off the topic, but
Because I think Japanese people are really considerate, very thoughtful. You
yeah,
will put others maybe in front of yourself first.
we do.
So
We tend to do
sometimes,
that.
yeah, sometimes it will make things kind of complicated, or yeah. So I prefer to say it straightforward. How about you, Leah? Would you let us know what is, there's always a way out. What's
I
the
I think it's really cool actually listening to the different interpretations of the sentence. So what I read was afraid to try something new. There's always a way out. And immediately, because we're business owners, I went to the business platform, right? Because we offer the 149 membership, US dollars membership, and then people get a chance to look at the everything that's available.
Mhm.
You get to go through everything for 30 days and decide whether or not you want to be there, whether or not you want to use the system and build your own business. So I was thinking, okay, so there's a way out. You get a refund. It's like, okay, so there's a way out. It was like, where you can escape this. You're not trapped by any
Mhm,
means. You certainly aren't here to trap anybody or scam anybody or any of that sort of stuff. But we were inviting people to come and try something new, come and see what's available. And if you don't like it, if it's not for you, because let's face it, it's not for everybody, there is a way out. You can just ask for a refund. And the cool thing, you know what? You can actually just say, it's not for me.
mhm,
Yeah, so
And
true.
we go, okay, we'll honor that, put the money back in your account. It's as simple as that. But it's communication is big, right? It's the
yeah,
key. Just let us know what your thought processes are, because you might actually have a question and think, oh, maybe you have a perception of something that's not quite right, it's not sitting right with you, but your answer might not be the way it is. So if you don't
mhm,
actually say to us, hey, is this right? Like, if do I need to do such and such and such? You might not have to do it. And you're building up this scenario in your head and it's not true. So it's important just to ask us questions about it as well.
mhm.
So that you get the clear answer. And then if it still doesn't sit right with you, that's fine. Nice to meet you. And it's been a pleasure knowing you for 30 days. We'll see you then. And like that's the beauty of it. So I love listening to everybody's interpretation of that.
Wow,
Thanks,
great to
thanks,
know.
Beth.
So actually, thank you, Leah. So actually, there are no, right or wrong, but according to different contexts, or the front and back, like, so we can interpret different ways, and you can. So communication is really important,
Mhm.
because sometimes you may misunderstand somebody else, and yeah, so so it's
Yeah.
kind of so for today, I want to. I would like to share. Yeah, there's always something new, something that we can try in our lives. That's what I would like to share. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I just kind of share in my life. I changed to another job, and that is a very big change for me, because it took me like, yeah, 7 to 8 years in my life to do that. And after that experience, I really, I just got that actually there's nothing I should be worried about. If I want to change to something new, I have this ability. I can always do that. So that is a very big lesson for me. So I think for this online business as well, I haven't tried anything like this. So I remember when I first 4 years ago when I saw this opportunity, I had this thought like, yeah, is this a scam? Is this true? Something like that. I think that's normal for everyday people just like us because we saw an advertisement. We didn't know the person who do the advertise, right? So I just reached out to the person and then I message her and then I just I throw out I think maybe more than 30 questions like pa, 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 pa. So I just kind of I want to know what is this business about, something like that. And then this lady and she become my mentor and coach, and then I really thank her for that because she really clear my thoughts and then to let me know, oh, actually this is a real business, and actually what she did, that how she can buy a house in 3 years, things like that. And then I just kind of, oh, I don't have any questions, and then okay, I jump in. Yeah, so I think that that's a quite yeah, a very good experience for me. So I will encourage the people you are watching now, because I think you have been seeing us, watching us maybe for a quite long time, but maybe for some of you are still kind of fear, some are kind of afraid. I think that's normal, but we are here because we really want to let you know we are a real person. We have been here for so many years. So this is a real business. So if you have any questions, just reach out to us, message us or email us, something like that. And then, yeah, just like we can answer your questions to, to let you know what this business is about. So I think that's something I will suggest you to do. Yeah. And for
Yes.
my recently experience is, to try to be a coach. Also that's also quite a journey for me. Like, yeah, but I'm really glad that officially I'm a coach now. I overcome the difficulties and challenges. Yeah. Thank you, ladies, because without your encouragement, I couldn't do that. This is so
Congratulations, Beth.
Yeah,
thank
Yes.
congratulations.
you. Thank you. Yeah, because for me, this is my four year and the fifth year in the beginning. So I think we all want to grow ourselves. So in this business, if you are at some point, you can apply to be a coach. So for me, my experience is that I apply the coach, I pass the exam, but the last step, I just kind of, oh, I can't. So I just I think maybe 3 or 4 months later. And then I think, yeah, everyone have a different journey. So I think for me, for this time, I kind of really, yeah, I'm ready. But the last time I kind of, oh, I couldn't. So I think everyone has a different timeline. So I try something new, but I also believe, yeah, this time I can do it. So and then I did it. Yeah, so yeah, that's really great. So how about anyone want to share your experience?
Yeah, I tried something new this morning. Um,
Ah,
yeah, I did my first go live on TikTok this morning.
wow.
And it was funny because I didn't know how to turn it off. It was like, oh, just bear with me. I'm pressing buttons and all that sort of thing. Scott actually called me, but I didn't even get a chance to really get into the meat of my live, what I wanted to talk about, when my husband called and I was using my phone. So I was
Yeah,
like, oh my goodness, what do I do? Like, it was like, jumping in the deep end. But you know what? TikTok is a learning experience for everybody.
yeah,
We don't take ourselves too seriously, and that's one thing that I've learned from this business. That it's good to try new things because that's how we grow, and you know, we don't we're not interested in perfection anyway. That's boring. Let's be honest, and we can be real and just have a go and learn. And you're not going to fail. You're just going to learn. And yeah, that's what I did this morning. So yeah, jumped
yeah.
on in and learned something.
Yeah,
Mm.
I love what you share, Lian. You mentioned there's nothing fail. There's always a learn. There's always a lesson. Yeah, that's a very good, yeah, way to to grow yourself to be a better person that you always wanted. Yeah,
Mhm.
because if
Yeah.
you think, oh, if I didn't succeed and then I'll fail, if you always have this kind of mindset, and then you will really be afraid to do anything new because you have already thought that you will be fail. But if
Yeah.
you can really see that, oh, there's nothing failed, I can always learn something, and then you will just keep learning and keep learning and keep growing. So I think that's
Yes.
a very big difference.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thanks,
How
Beth.
about you, Debbie?
I quickly share my experience. Last month, I did skydiving for the very first time
Wow.
because I am a coach, and then I tell a lot of people, maybe you are afraid, but if you try it, maybe you will like it. But know, so I think about that. I am encouraging everybody to take action, do it now. Don't be afraid. Then I thought about myself. What am I afraid of? I'm so scared of height. I was
Wow.
selling condos, right? But I hate to go high rise. I hate to show the beautiful view from the high rise condos. I was so scared. So this time I said to myself, okay, I'll do it because there was an opportunity. Somebody offered me to do the sky jumping for free. So I was very blessed. Everything kind of came in the right timing, everything kind of packaged for me to try this. So I did it and it was amazing. I was, of course, scared. Jumping off from the airplane is really scary. But when
Yeah.
I was coming down, I learned to slender. And
Wow.
that was the best feeling that, everything is going to be okay. I just have to let it go, fly. Everything is okay. And then I had a very smooth jumping. Of course, I was flying with somebody else, he was very experienced. Had an amazing, amazing experience. And then now, I can say, take action.
Wow.
Wow.
You are really brave, Debbie. I don't know if I can do that.
Well, I wanted to have a breakthrough, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that experience will, is going to be my treasure in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can kind of imagine that feeling. Yeah. But it really takes courage to do that because not everyone will do that. Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, you
My,
should.
my confidence
Yes.
boost for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, because I can really see that because yeah, I got maybe kind of similar, but the height is quite different. I just jumped from the 16 meters high, but for you it's like maybe 1,000 or more. Yeah. So yeah, I think it really takes courage to do that, and then like I think after that experience, you can really say out loud like, "Oh, take action," because I did that, something like that, and then
Yeah.
like I think after that experience, everything is kind of shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. So if you have anything, maybe this is something on your list that you will try someday. So I think when someone offer you this opportunity and then you just took it, I think maybe that's why. How about you,
Well, it's not as extreme as Debbie, that's for sure.
Ollie?
That's definitely very extreme, Deb, but that's good. It was exciting to see you did that. For me, this online business is something new, definitely
Mhm.
something new that I have experienced. So this itself, it changed me. And like Debbie said, take action. So because of this business, I grow and I took that action and here I am. Definitely new for me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I can relate when Leon was saying that doing a go live in
Mhm.
TikTok. That's what I did also. I was keep pressing button and I said like, how am I gonna stop this thing? You know, so it's an experience, and I think we don't learn if we don't try it.
Mhm.
So that is one thing that I really get from this online business. It's just incredible. And we all learn from each other because we learn something new.
Mhm.
So yeah, but Debbie, you're amazing.
I think all the color just left my face as soon as you started talking about jumping out of a perfectly good aeroplane. Like, it's not happening. Not for this one.
Yeah. So I think for all of us, this online business is new for each and every one of us. We haven't done anything like this before. We just like you, everyday people. But the difference is that we took action 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago. So we did that. So for you now, it's your time to start something new. If you really want to change your life, because if we are still doing the same thing and then wishing and hoping and then to really to expecting something different, that's kind of it's not going to happen because you're doing the same thing every day. How can you expect something different and something amazing happening in your life? You need to do something different. So I think that's why we're here to really kind of to encourage you to do something different. It could be this business or it could be something else that you really want to do in your life for a long long time, because life is really only once. Because recently when I'm coming back in Taiwan, I really have a very special precious moment with my family. And then recently, I like yesterday, I just gathering with my parents. They are 70s, 80s, and also my aunts and uncles, yeah, 70s, something like that. And then when I'm hearing what they are sharing in your life experiences, what they will regret is something they didn't try, because they are at that age. They are just for them it's like they're talking something in the past. And for us, like in this age where we are sharing something new, something different we want to do. But for my parents generation, I would say most of people will sharing something in the past and they couldn't try something new. But what I can see different in my parents or my relatives, they are having a very enriched life for now, because they did something right in the past, in when they're young, so they can really enjoy their life now. And for most of them, they are still trying something new nowadays in their 70s, in their 80s. So it's like, oh, I can really I really love to chatting with them, because that's what they are sharing is really really precious, and really a knowledge for me, that oh, if I can do that, I can really envision in that like in my 70s, in my 80s, I can have that kind of life as well. Yeah, so they took action and also they learned something new, and they're not afraid to kind of fail, something like that, they kind of feel. Yeah, so I think that's what we like to share with you today. And then if you want to, hear us to share something, some other different topics, just comment here. And for this online business, we have this amazing webinar. It's free for you to watch. Just go to, each of our website to sign up with your name and email, and you will get this relative info. So thank you, ladies, and thank you, everyone. We'll be back next week. So see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.